Young against Wall. In the corner, Smart with it. And the pass to Brissett. Down low, good save it. Back to Wall. Pass to Brissett. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Brissett's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Thompson for the triple. Knocks down the three ball. Thompson's got 13 points. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
We've got Wiseman. Reddish out there with Bull. Then it's Thompson, and it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. No good on that one. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wall is screen on Thompson. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bogdanovic is checked in for Brissett. And Daniels subbed in for John Wall. On the inbound, Atlanta with the rebound. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Reddish. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Bogdanovic passes to Conchar. He kicks it to Daniels. Gobert with a screen on Young. 5 to shoot. Young with the steal. Takes it inside. The dish to Bull. Back to Young. Inside. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 20. Daniels with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Poked away, and they recover it. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by George.
And Paul George can take advantage of the length he has to make extra possessions like that happen.
Young outside. Kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Daniels with it, defended by Young. Gobert. And Wiseman sends it back to the paint. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Thompson. Now Daniels to the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Young inside. He's covered by Daniels. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Bol.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Yurtseven's checked in for Philadelphia. Marcus Smart comes in for John Conchar. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Yurtseven passes to Smart, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Brissett comes in for George, and it's John Wall in for Daniels. And the shot goes in. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Wall, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Clarkson passes to Porter. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Wall. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Caruso, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Wall taking his time here. There's the drive to the right side. Here's Brissett. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson kicks to Caruso. Out to Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Smart. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein in great position to reject that shot.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right.
Help. Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of.
Okay, time now to see. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Bogdanovich. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. Marcus Smart is out there with Paul George. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Here's Clarkson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And the 76ers with possession. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Daniels, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Caruso kicks to Mullen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Atlanta's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And that one's good. Caruso.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gobert with a screen for George. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by George. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To George. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
The pass to Cauley-Stein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Forget about the size of Willie Cauley-Stein because of the way he moves out on the floor. Great job of drawing a foul in the paint that time.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Brissett has checked in for Bogdanovich, and Conchar subbed in for Smart. Passes it to Conchar. Inside, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, here's Mullen. He's covered closely.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Caruso, the pass to Mullen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Mullen with the slam.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Daniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Yurtseven's checked in for the 76ers. John Wall comes in for George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Young pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Count that one. Bol's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Brissett. Off target from outside. Hawks have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Here's Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The 76ers making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and that one misses.
The next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside, Smart. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Wants to get it to Yurtseven and does. He gets that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Thompson from long range. The basket good off the assist from Young. Thompson's got 19 points.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson to look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta running away with it. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cole is out there with James Wiseman. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Reddish. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Korkmaz. Miles a screen on Thompson. Back to Wall. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, I mean, from three. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Here's Young, and it's denied. Outside, Wall to the left side wing. Here's Conchar. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Wall. He kicks it to Olynyk. Off target from three-point range. Wall against Young. Wiseman sets a screen for Young. The feed to Wiseman. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They get it again. Olynyk drops it in off the fadeaway.
Well, Olynyk's presence on the offensive glass is big, mostly because he is big.
Young pass to Wiseman. Wall with it. Wiseman picks him up. And Wall with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's the pass to Conchar. Here's Korkmaz. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. A fadeaway. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Passes it to Wiseman. Young against Lyons. Young left side. Thompson from long range. Action coming off the assist from Young. Thompson's got 22.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Young, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Olynyk. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Good work there as it goes. Wiseman's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
Wall against Young. Tries from 16. The 76ers with another miss. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
.133 left in the game. Young against Wall. Pass to Yurtseven. Count it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Wiseman.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Wiseman sets a screen for Young. He feeds it to Wiseman. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's George missing. Young inside. Here's Wiseman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
James Wiseman taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart deciding where to go with it.
Atlanta foul. Trae Young, his 4th. Team second.
And he makes the first.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Young finds Thompson. Here's Wiseman. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being...
I'm on this beat, y'all. They got me